So I'm so excited about this particular video. As you can see, I'm kind of rattling off a few at one time, but this is about the Japanese mascaras. I think they're all Japanese, I'm not quite sure. Well, no, actually, there's some other ones too, but predominantly Japanese. I mentioned it in one of those videos, I don't know. But it's a site that I order from. Okay, just as a recap, just because I don't want to have to make you, watch other videos if you don't want to, but I never wore mascara for most of my life because I've got very, very short, stubby lashes, and I found it would weigh them down. It would make them, kind of point down even more than they already did, and they all left me with, a really bad raccoon, heck of a mess down there. So I thought, why even bother? Why just have this whole thing that I would have to upkeep all the time? And literally, it would happen within, minutes of putting it on. So I just went, forget it. And then I wound up, surfing YouTube as usual, and got onto Chef Kathy's site, and she was talking about Japanese mascaras and Asian mascaras, and I just was thinking logically they might have the technology that sort of battles against all the things that I have to battle against, and they were fantastic. It was like, woo, the light shone, and I was like, yay, I can join the rest of the world with the whole mascara thing. So I'm definitely new to it. I did go a little bit blitzy, but again, I ordered. This is the second time now I've ordered, and the shipping is really expensive because it is from Asia, and it was $25 to ship, and for that price I could have gotten 3 or 4 more mascaras. So I decided to do $100 American. Our money is really, really good right now, or it has been for the last little bit, and so with that $100 comes the free shipping. So I thought I'd go that route instead, and the first time I did it, I probably got a dozen different mascaras, and I was kind of going down. I had maybe 2 left, perhaps, and so I ordered another batch of them. Now, what I will say is, from the first time I ordered to the second time, they've changed. There were mascaras that I wanted to replenish that were no longer on the site, so that's good and bad, because I got to try a whole batch more that I didn't see the first time around. So and it's bad obviously because if you want to replenish a certain thing you weren't able to at that time. So what I think they do is they constantly switch up the stock, so each time you might see some old favorites, coupled with some newer stuff. So again, I've only gone twice, and yeah, so okay, let's get started. Bases. I did get quite a few bases the first time around. Unfortunately, I didn't save them because I wasn't planning on doing videos at all. This is just, can you believe it? It's only been a couple of weeks. I've kind of gone mental because I churn out these videos like retarded, and then I'm going to run out of ideas. But anyways, so I got this one. I can only show you 2 right now. And of course, this Shiseido one that everyone loves and has, and you can get them in North America, Europe, a lot of places. So this one I've been using forever. It just keeps going and going and going and going, and it comes in, sorry, I can't help the dark gunk, because that's the eyeliner that you're always going to touch upon, and I clean it quite often, but you always get some. So it comes in a little comb. Fantastic. Brilliant, just as good as the Shiseido, really. But then this company, Majorca, I don't know, Majorca, whatever, MJ, that's what people tend to call it. MJ is a subsidiary company of Shiseido, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think so. So really, really great. Fraction of the cost, I can't really remember, $8 maybe, as opposed to 20-something Canadian for the Shiseido. The other one is Kate, and it comes in an actual Bondi thing. I found this to go a little bit, it definitely went on white, but it disappeared, as soon as you put the mascara on. So it just had a little bit of a thicker consistency. I definitely prefer this one over this one, but, honestly, probably a couple of bucks works just as good as well. So there's that. Oh my gosh, there's quite a few to show you. Okay, so this is what I'll also say. When I tightline, I found that if I was waiting to put on the mascara last, I would get some of the transfer. When I tight lined and then put on the base and the mascara, it almost sealed that eyeliner in, so I didn't get any transfer under the eye. So it's almost like double duty. Not only do you get great lashes, but also it kind of seals in your eyeliner from, you know, sort of dripping down and smudging around. So that's a really, really good thing. I would suggest if you do have that problem, put on the base and the mascara right away and then do the rest of your makeup, because it really did help me. This one, again, is the same. You know, they come in great little packagings like that. Also the MJ, and this, oh no, I think I might have to do 2 videos, guys. Also with the comb. And I would have to say this is the blackest black sucker I've ever seen. When you put that on, and I think because of this comb, because I really had never used a comb before, certainly not ones like that, when you put it right at the base, it just went pow, right there. I mean, the volume just increased just because of the depth of how black that sucker was, and then you just sort of combed it through. But because you're not sort of like wiggling it through like with your normal, not so much normal, but well, yeah, normal brushes that you can sort of wiggle through, I just found it kind of deposited right on the lash, if that makes sense. I don't know. If you ever try it, you'll know what I mean. Now, the only caveat to this is it's pretty tough to get off. I used it quite religiously because every time I did, everyone thought I was wearing falsies. It was like, wow. And so, of course, I was like, oh, the whole world is opened up. People are like, wow, you've got lashes, which, you know, I never had before. So I did use it quite a bit, but it was a bit of a trick to get off. It did come off, but as compared to the other ones, it was a little bit tough. So that's the only caveat to that one. Now, they did also come out with this one, with the sort of standard brush. I found I didn't like this one as much, and I think perhaps it's because it's also a fiber one, although I didn't really see that many fiber, but I didn't think it really gave you as much impact. So I'm still good though, and this one's called Lash Gorgeous Wing, and this one is, well, I don't know, but it says here, hope my lashes are full and smooth. I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but that's the difference of the two. Slight difference in the packaging there. Okay, so the next one, and just because you can see these ones on the site and you may or may not go for them, so I'm kind of showing you all the ones. This one, it's got a very, very long wand, traditional. I'm not sure exactly, Lisa SC09 is really good about knowing the difference of what they're made of. I don't. But this is, you know, pretty much your standard mascara, I would say. It didn't do anything like va 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 boom, but again, all of these, there's not a single time where they've transferred and smudged down. Every single one of them. Out of the 20, 25 that I've tried over the last year and something, oh gosh, really has been that many? Wow. None of them, not a single one has transferred. So for that alone, it's worth the money to me. And then it's just the difference of, you know, how you apply it, what the effects are. But again, that wasn't my initial foray into it. It really was to stop the transferring. So this one is called My Lash, and I think it's oosh, for that young and cute appearance. Lord, I don't know what, opera maybe, I think, but that one's that one. Another one, whoops. Okay, this other one here, it's Kate Dollish Long Mascara. Now this is one I did want to replenish. I didn't find it in the site the second time, but it's quite a sort of cylindrical shape, very, very, very dense. Really gave you that doll-like lashes, just really kapow. Love that one. Okay, sorry guys, I'm going to have to do a part 2, but it's well worth it if you're also experiencing problems. So I'll be right back.